What are some ways that people can better cope with the economic challenges and, of course, adulting?
I like to say get back to basics. I think a lot of people try to do too much in a short period of time. And for example, trying to get better sleep is a very good place to start, because when we rest, we digest and we're processing, our memories, our day. Sleep is so important for your balance, your overall balance. So sleeping, getting maybe less tech time, as much as we're addicted to our phones and we love to be on our phones, that can also interrupt our sleep pattern. So you might want to do a little less of that, or maybe at least an hour before you sleep, kind of put down the phone, or at least if you're going to be on your phone, do something that's positive, like a meditation or something. I know a lot of millennials love to watch horror movies before bed, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. Try to be on a better, mental health diet and try to listen to meditations or people who are, gurus that speak positively about living in balance. And so also, if you're having health issues, try not to take your health into your own hands and self-medicate with, vaping and kava and kratom and whatever you can get your hands on. Really try to figure out what's going on, because you might have a neurotransmitter imbalance. You might need a better gut health. Gut health is really, connected to your brain health. So you want to get better nutrition, better rest, better exercise, and don't be extreme about everything. That's another thing a lot of millennials tend to do. They want to get everything right now, and they're very extreme. So you want to be moderate, just take one step every day, a little a day kind of goes a long way.
Do you think social media and technology in general is playing a part here?
Well, there's definitely, a lot of pressures on social media. Social media has really raised the bar. How many people watch social media and say, well, I wish I was there doing this or that? And a lot of it's really unrealistic, and we have to get back to basics and really just focus on building our skills one skill at a time and realizing what's realistic for you. Hey, if you're in your 20s or, maybe even early 30s, am I really going to be a millionaire? I mean, there are people that are millionaires in their 30s or 20s, but that's not really realistic. You should really be focusing on, building your skills, trying to be healthy and, well from within yourself, and just doing your best to study and build those skills. And don't be afraid to work. I think in this economy, people want to play and they want to kind of, live up to those expectations on social media. But especially in this economy, we kind of have to work a little harder and play a little less.
How should people take that first step when it comes to their mental health journey? Do you think therapy is necessary for everyone? What is the first step? And what can we tell millennials who may be struggling to voice their mental health issues, whether it's to friends or employers?
Honestly, therapy and coaching, you don't necessarily have to have a therapist. You can have a life coach, but any kind of coaching that's helping you to build your skillful thinking, skillful living skills is going to be great for you, to work on your positive belief systems, because we're all going to be suffering from grief and loss or traumas or disappointments or issues in our relationships or whatever. And it's really good to have someone to talk to, because a lot of times people are very socially isolative, especially during this time, or maybe they have trust issues. So at least if you have someone that you can talk to and express, how you feel and talk about your goals and wants and needs and wishes and help you to manifest better, that is great. So I would definitely encourage that.
What advice can you maybe give to millennials that are in jobs that they simply can't unplug? A newsroom, for example. What should those people do?
I worked in news and I understand how difficult it is. And a lot of the jobs that you have to start at the bottom and you want to be at the top, it's really hard to, get up at those early morning hours and do the jobs that you're thinking, this is below me, when you've been to college maybe, or you believe that you have the skills to be somewhere that you're, not currently. But you have to understand that to be in front of the camera, you have to learn how to be behind it and do all the things and learn all the inner workings of life, life itself, whatever job that you're in. So don't have this approach that things are below you, because before you know it, you're going to be where you want to be, but it's just going to take one step at a time, and just try to keep that positive attitude and don't think of yourself as a failure because you see yourself not where you want to be. Just realize that that's a stepping stone to where you're going.
Lisa Palmer, psychotherapist and founder of the Renew Center of Florida and RenewMe. Thank you so much, Lisa.